Almost 3 years ago, the final report of the National Inquiry into Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls was presented to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Since then, people still walk and rally, raising awareness of MMIWG report. The Royal Newfoundland Constabulary has been around since 1729. This week in St. John's, the oldest police force in North America committed to following the MMIWG calls to justice. Constable James Cadigan speaks for the Constabulary. He says building relationships means better policing.
This particular relationship is that we look to develop with our Indigenous people of Newfoundland and Labrador. It's very important that we are doing so in partnership with and with leadership from members of that community.
Cadigan was speaking a month after the First Voice Urban Indigenous Coalition from St. John's issued their own report on policing called Building Trust, Restoring Confidence. That report says Newfoundland and Labrador's provincial police force has some of the least effective transparency and accountability, especially for the 45,000 Indigenous people who live on the island.
The RNC executive team has reviewed the report. And I mean, anytime we have an opportunity to see progress, growth, and change in the betterment of our police service, we will certainly do so.
Building Trust, Restoring Confidence has 26 recommendations, including one for a civilian oversight board with Indigenous representation, and it echoes the implementation of the MMIWG's calls for justice. After a private meeting with RNC in St. John's this week, First Voice Coalition's Justin Campbell is optimistic.
We are encouraged by that announcement because only a short time ago, there wasn't even a conversation happening between First Voice and the RNC in terms of systemic racism, much less how we start to solve that problem here in St. John's and across the province.
First Voice has agreed to help the RNC improve their accountability. Angel Moore, APTN National News, Jabukduk, known as Halifax.